We're back. Been a while. A lot to talk about today. And so I wanted to come on here and explain everything I'm feeling and just, fill you guys in the loop about what's going on, what's taking place, what's about to happen, kind of just how I feel about it. Like I said in the last video, I kind of just use this YouTube channel as a journal, kind of just document everything as I go and share with you guys. So I'll start with the big one. Tomorrow, I have my first professional Muay Thai fight. That's tomorrow. And so I'll get into that. Secondly, is we have to leave the country. We have to leave Thailand by Friday to get our visa restamped. It's called like a border run. So I don't know where we're going. We don't really care. So if you guys know any bordering countries by Thailand that are fire, I mean, obviously I know like which ones they are. Cambodia, Malaysia, Indonesia ain't too far. Philippines isn't too far. Laos is one too. But I think we're going to Cambodia. What's in Cambodia? How far is it? I have no clue, but it's like one of the closest ones and it sounds like it's a good time. So going to Cambodia Friday as of right now. And then what's next? And then what we're going to do, because whenever we fight at the stadium, right here, this is actually the stadium. Whenever we fight at the stadium, what happens is both fighters get paid. If you win, you get paid more, but if you lose, you also get paid. So what we're going to do is, the money that I get from fighting tomorrow, we're going to get a villa on the hills for a couple nights on the island we're on and just make content in this. So it's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be a fire villa with a pool with a island view. It's gonna be really sick. And so what I'll do, I'll just get into all three about how I feel about all of them. So number one, right, the fight. This is gonna be one of the coolest. This is gonna be the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. Doing this fight is more than like putting a number on my professional fight record. I could give a fuck less than what the result is. If I win, cool. If I lose, cool. I don't care. But what I do care about is doing my best and just seeing like what I'm capable of and who I really am. Because when you're sparring, when you're in a fight, that's the most extreme situation where you're either gonna fight or flight. And so I just want to find out who the fuck I really am. I mean, I think I know who I am because I've been through enough stuff to kind of figure that out. 50-mile ultra, thousands of pull-ups in a couple hours. Like I've been through some stuff. But this is the final boss. This is the final test. And this will look sick on like your lore resume is what I keep thinking in my head. Like I'm doing it for the lore. And it's going to be really cool. I don't know anything about my opponent. I did get his Instagram, but genuinely, hand on my heart, I looked at it for about maybe 90 seconds because I could quite honestly give a shit less who I'm going against. Like I said, it's not about the win or not about the loss. It's about just trying. It's about getting finding who the fuck I really am. Just finding if I'm really that guy that I think I am. And so going into the fight, I'm not nervous whatsoever. I'm not nervous. Because I put myself in a frame because I've been to the stadium now 2 or 3 times to watch other fights, and there's like 6 fights 5 days a week or 4 days a week. So there's like 30 fights, 20 to 30 fights a week, whatever the math is on that. And at the end of the day, it's like I'm just not thinking like it's that big of a deal. So many people fight, like these fighters that are 20 years old have 70 professional Muay Thai fights. That's crazy. So I'm not like going into it like it's that big of a deal. Yeah, is there a risk of injury? Yeah, there's that. Yeah, there's that as well. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of pros and a bunch of cons, but I'm not looking at it from like, oh, this is such a big deal. I know it's going to be amazing, and I know it's going to be a huge stamp or staple in my life. Like I know that. I know it's going to be huge. When it comes down to the result and the risk and reward, I'm not worried about how important it is. Like I'm not looking at it like a big deal. Like I'm thinking of it as just like, yeah, like I do this shit. Like I run 50 miles with no training. Like I do this. I moved to Thailand with no source of income and no prior experience of what I'm trying to do now. Like I do this shit. This isn't anything new for me. So that's the way I'm going into it. Now, when it comes to game plan about the fight, now let me make this very clear. I am in no means like a professional fighter skill-wise. I am not going to claim here and say I'm a professional fighter. I mean, if I win, technically I am. But skill level, absolutely not. Remember, I've been training for 5 or 6 weeks. 5 or 6 weeks. That's it. I did jujitsu for like 8 months in Oklahoma. That is grappling. This is strictly striking. Punches, kicks, elbows, clinch, and knees. So this is completely new territory for me. And I'm not, and Mike Tyson has a saying or a line, it's really famous. He says, everyone has a plan or a game plan until they get punched in the face. So what I'm not going to sit here and do is say, well, I'm going to do this and that until he does this and then crack him with this or blah, 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 blah. I can come up with the best plan in the world and I can get cracked in the nose, gushes out bleeding. I lose both contacts in my fight because, yes, I wear contacts. It is what it is. And I can't fucking see it. And then what game plan now? So it doesn't matter. There's a couple things I'm going to focus on. But when it comes to a game plan, I don't fucking have one. Like I don't care that much. Like I'm just going to do my best. Whatever my heart tells me to do, I'm doing. You're gonna see me in the ring, hopefully, with a gigantic smile on my face, showing great sportsmanship and just totally amplifying the person who I believe I am. So again, that's the way I'm going through the fight, but I want to make this clear. It's not even a different way I'm going into like this experience. Like this is how I go into everything. This is honestly how I go into everything. My life is clearly a big deal for me. Like I take it extremely serious, but the way I believe to do it is take life extremely serious, but take each step with a smile on your face. What am I trying to say? Your life is extremely serious, right? You only get one. But do the journey, do the path. Like, if you fuck up, yeah, cool. Because I'm on my own timeline, right? Like I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to be like it's okay if I'm perfect right now, or it's okay if I'm not perfect, because I'm on my own timeline. I'm not going to sit here and compare myself to another 22-year-old who's got everything that I want. Cool, but if he's got everything that I want now, that means he's lacking something that I'm gaining now. So everyone has their own timeline. I'm not going to sit here and compare myself to like how other people feel in this situation or whatever it is. This is just how I go about life, and honestly, this is, I believe, how it's supposed to be done. This is like I practice what I preach, and to link it back to my first point is this is the main reason. I want to find out if I'm like really about what I say I'm about. So when it comes to my opponent, I'm going to meet him tomorrow for the weigh-ins, and I want to give him the biggest hug. I want to dab him up. I want to say a prayer. I want to say, hey, God, keep us both safe. Like please, like no major injury. I mean, right, I understand it's a fight sport, right? It's part of the game. But, there's definitely a fine line, nothing that's going to, like, put us in the fucking hospital or anything like that. And I just want to sit there and just enjoy the moment, be the best person I can, and just find out who I really am. That's it. And, again, I can't stress this enough. I believe that fighting is the most extreme situation to amplify your behavior. So, I mean, I haven't done it yet, but I know, like, again, I think I know how it's going to play out. But if you're sitting there, it's like, man, I want to find out who I am. It's lace up the shoes, go for a run. When you're tired, don't stop. Keep going. Like that's, pack your shit with the little money you might have. I've done it before and move across the country. Like that's when you find it out. And the chances are you might fuck up, you might fail, but it's okay as long as you fail forward and do it with a smile on your face. And remember, we're on our own timeline. Like, I'm not going to compare myself. I follow so many people that have what I want at 21, 22, 20 years old. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I catch myself and I'm like, damn, like, I'm so behind. Like, why don't I have what this guy has? Like, why is that? But then I remember, it's okay because if he has what I want now, that means he's lacking something that I'm doing now. Because with every good is a bad. And I just believe everyone has their own timeline. So, this, like I said, and then I'll wrap it up about, this portion. So I just think that when it comes to fighting, it's the best way to find out who you are because it's the most extreme. Obviously, this is my first fight, but I've been sparring, remember, and I'm in Thailand, so I'm in like one of the best places to train this shit at. And like when you're just getting your ass kicked in a sparring match, like you can either fight or flight. And fight or flight, that's not with like, it happens more outside the fight gym than it does inside the fight gym. It does, and those examples are limitless. I don't want to get into it, but everything's always connected. There's a pattern to every search. There's a pattern to every way that you react to a situation. You can extrapolate to everything that you encounter in your life, right? So to break that down, I mean, like sparring, right? I get cracked in the nose. Okay, do I say, okay, it's okay, this, like, okay, cool. Okay, he got the best of me right there. Cool. Okay, let's say when I have to. Here's a big one. I have chargeback debt from the insurance company that I did business with. I have to pay them like thousands of dollars every single month. And that's a fucking crack in the face. That's a punch in the nose. Like, that sucks. But it is what it is, right? Like, it's like, okay, it's okay. It's okay. Like, be present, right? Worrying will not like add extra days to my life. That's in the Bible. So I'm not going to worry, right? I'm going to think about the future. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be an idiot, but I'm not going to worry about it because I know that the way I think of it is the human mind can't comprehend God's plan, so it's okay. So again, like, however you react in a situation, whether it's in sports or outside of sports, is how you're going to react to the situation. Again, like whether it's in sports or outside of sports, like it's all connected. That's one. That's how I feel about the fight. I cannot wait to tell you guys about it, like my thoughts in the ring, because I'm a very intellectual and philosophical, I don't even know if that's the word, but like type of person, and I love to understand how things work and like how people think. And the thoughts I have, I cannot wait to put it into words for you guys. It's gonna be like, I might be more excited for that YouTube video than I am for the actual fight. But that's number one. Number two is, so when we came to Thailand, right, we had 2 months of our visa. We had 2 months on our visa that we could stay for free, as in like not paying for visa. So Friday is the day that it marks 2 months, and you can't get caught with an extra day. Like, you just can't. There's no benefit to it whatsoever. The only way that we'd get caught is if we got like pulled over on a scooter or just something really like random happens, like with the cops, which never does. But it's not worth it whatsoever. So like, again, there's no point. So I don't know if any Thai authorities are watching this, but I promise you I will be out of the country by Friday. I promise you will not catch me in this country. That's a fact. I'm good. I would not rather. I could list a million things I'd rather do than go to a Thai prison. I'm good. Or a deportation center. I'm okay with that. So what are we doing? Joey and I chances are we're going to Cambodia. I wanted to go to Afghanistan. But that's a 14-hour flight, and that's just too much. I hate travel days. I hate travel days so much, I won't travel because of travel days, if that makes sense. Like to come to Thailand, it took 24 hours. To go back home, it's going to have to be like for a good reason, right? I mean, not saying like not seeing my family just seem isn't a good reason. But like, I'm saying like Christmas or like Easter or like a holiday that it's like, okay, I'm like, there's a 2-for-1 here or something. Like, it's got to be super worth it. I don't know if I explained that right, but that's how I feel. But yeah, so we're going to Cambodia. So the rule is you literally just have to get your passport stamped, and then you can come right back for another free 45 or 60 days. And so we really haven't talked about that much because the fight's been taking up most of our like focus. I mean, we just started this stuff today, really. So yeah, kind of behind the ball a little bit. But we're thinking about staying there for a couple days. We are, because it's Cambodia. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Joey, like, we've been running a lot, so it'd be dope to like go for like a 10-mile run in the mountains of Cambodia or the swamps or whatever the fuck they got landscape wise. I don't know. So that's gonna be cool. And I'm gonna obviously, and I know Joe will too, document absolutely everything. So that's on the list. That's Friday. So it'll probably be Friday to Sunday. We'll see. And then what else we got? But okay, this is another thing. So for sure we do have to leave the country, like no matter what. Now, if we stay in Cambodia for a couple weeks, for a couple days, up to a week, we won't do this. But if we touch down for a day, come right back, we will do this. So what we're thinking is the money we get from the fight, what we'll do is put it towards a badass villa in the mountains with an oceanside view and stay in that for a couple nights and just document everything and just experience that, because that's that's just like the thing. Like that's the best thing about. That's like the. I don't want to say it's the one cheat code, but it's a cheat code of life because like you don't know what you don't know. And again, this is what I learned. Like I don't know like what I don't know. So what I mean by that is like before I like moved to Miami, because I'm not gonna lie, I want a bunch of material success. I really do. I want, not saying it's everything for me. There's a lot of things above it, but like I do want a big life, like material wise. I do think that I'm able to handle that, because when you have money, it doesn't change who you are, it amplifies who you are. That's a very key, that's a very big factor in attaining wealth. So when I moved to Miami, I knew that a lot of people had Lamborghinis, had like big super yacht boats, stuff like that. And I'll even say it on like a personal level, like the women, like, yeah, I knew that they just had like beautiful women, right? But when I got there and when I was truly exposed to, oh my gosh, my Chevy Cruze I drove was parked to a Lamborghini, a Urus, a Lamb truck, being parked by that thing every day, single day with not a rainbow, but a metallic shaded wrap that was like blue, green, and purple, even with red. Honestly, those are all sorts of colors, right? Or looking out my window, right, making my cold calls and seeing just like a Rolls Royce Cullinan or a Rolls Royce Mansory Phantom. Like just seeing like that stuff from day to day, it really exposed you. It's like, wow, like there's so many people out there that have like what I do want. Like it's not that it's that hard, but like it's got to be somewhat attainable if you just follow the same system, like the same thought pattern, right? The same like work ethic wise. So the reason that I bring that up is because I tie it back to what I said about the villa. It's like that's what I want, and it's not that like when I get the villa, like my life's gonna be, oh, I got the villa, I can just fuck off for life now. No, it's just like it's so cool because I know if I have the villa, I know that the like what my financial situation would be, and I know like what type of business, like how much like revenue and profit and income I would have if I was able to afford a villa like that. And with that, I know the type of like impact that I could have on people. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and Joey were trying to come up with this series on what to do for content, and we were literally about to move out of Thailand and sign up for a fucking mission trip because we just want to like help people. We literally just want to help people. Turns out the mission trips that would be worth it to document it, because we want to help people and we want to document the whole process. Like we just want to do badass stuff and show everything on social media. That's truly what we want. So the missions that would be like the best ones to go on, and I mean best ones, I mean like in the Middle East or like not like the dangerous ones, but like the cool, the stuff that would get your, heart pumping a little bit, that would get a little bit of adrenaline going. You need like training, or you gotta like have a professional like background on it and stuff. So that idea is shot, unfortunately. But we really do just want to help people. So we just want to experience what it's like to live in a villa, to get exposed to it. Because when you can touch it and feel it, it's like this is so much more attainable than just thinking about it. Thinking about it's huge. And honestly, that stuff really, it doesn't leave my mind. And when it doesn't leave your mind, there's so many stuff I could talk about. So just thinking of it is proof that it can happen. Every single day, I have 10 story tenants, and I write them down. Story tenants are 10 things that I believe, like that I would die for, that like I believe with my whole heart. And one of the things is that, oh man, I'm blanking out. Well, I just said it. Oh man, what did I just say? I completely spaced out. What was it? Yeah, just thinking about it is proof that it can happen. So if it's in your head, it can happen. But when you touch it and feel it, and when you can really just experience it, it's like, oh my gosh. I remember the first time when I went to Cote. Cote is an luxury 5-star restaurant in Miami. We spent $500. Me, Joey, and Priyama. Priyama, if you're watching this, that was a fantastic dinner that night. It was like $450 with the tip. $450. Okay, I'm not gonna exaggerate here, right? We're transparent here. So it was $450, and I can't lie. When we paid that bill, we were like, "Fuck, that's a lot." But like and it's a Korean steakhouse, so they cook the steak right in front of you. You get to pick the steak, and they cook it right in front of you. And when you're just doing it, and when you're from Granville, Illinois to Oklahoma City to Daytona Beach, Florida to Miami, Florida, and now they're cooking Korean steak in front of you. It's like this is totally different than what I ever thought. Like, it's different than when you touch it than when you think it. So that's why I went to Villa. And that's everything that I wanted to cover. Again, those are 3 things that are, there's a lot more I want to talk about as well, but I'm going to save it till after the fight. But that's where we're at right now. And this has been a hell of a ride. And honestly, guys, I don't know where we're going to be in 6 months. I have no idea. Obviously, I know what I want and I know where I think we're going, but again, the human mind can't comprehend God's plan, so it's up to Him. It's our job to do our best, but it's His. It's up to Him on when we receive what we want, if we deserve if we truly deserve what we want. So He decides that. So we'll see, but that's where we're at. Again, lock in to my fight. June 8th, tomorrow. I cannot wait. Guys, this is it. We're going on a hell of a run. Anything you guys want to see, drop in the comments, hit me up. And when you guys hit me up and hit Joey up, man, we love the support, guys. Like no bullshit. Like, truly, when you guys hit us up and say, like, man, like, we watched a fight, or like good luck, that shit honestly just means like the world to us. Like, straight up. Like that stuff means so much to us. Because yeah. I might have lost words on that, but it really does mean so much to us. So, we really do appreciate the support. And anything you guys want to see, just fucking hit us. Hit us in the DM, hit us in the YouTube comments. But that's all I got. You know the drill. Professional Muay Thai fight tomorrow, Cambodia Friday, and a huge fancy-ass villa on the mountains next week. Let's go.